What if I told you that worship isn't all about how high you can sing or how low you can bow? True worshippers worship God in spirit and in truth. Welcome to the Wild Worshippers Experience, where we break religious boxes to chase God's heart. I'm your host, Minister Victor Smithy, and I have with me here
Hi everyone, Mr. Bishop Joshua.
Bishop Joshua. We've been breaking religious boxes towards chasing God's heart. How do you describe or explain the impact of worship towards believers?
Thank you very much. Hi everyone, I'm Minister Bishop Joshua.
Okay.
So, how you can describe the impact of worship to the believers? For instance, worship has benefited so many believers today in our religion by healing. It's not just an ordinary music. When ministering, you minister through your spirit to the souls. A lot of people have encountered miracles, signs and wonders through worship. So, the way you just asked me, I believe that's the way worship can impact the life of believers in our religious affairs today.
Okay, you're talking about worship benefiting people towards miracles and encounters to God, right?
Deliverances.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, still on that. Okay, we are talking on wild worship as experience and encounter.
Yeah.
Like my question, this is: have you ever had encounter or experience where your worship changed the atmosphere of your thinking and belief?
Thank you very much for that question. Yes. First of all, back in those days, I used to be a normal worshiper.
Okay.
Understand? I used to be a normal singer in the church till I encountered one of those denomination I was worshiping with them. I had an encounter about it. It made me to realize that it's not all about songs and music. It made me to realize that it's all about deep spirit in a deeper realm. When you talk about deeper realm, it's things of the spirit. So I've been in a place where I sing and I noticed that I myself, I have a different spirit in me altogether. Like I blast in tongue, I started seeing myself in another realm, speaking in tongue. And I believe through that means miracle took place.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
That's nice. Music is not all about songs and writing and tunes and riffs and all that. Music, there is a spirit backing up the music. Every music we listen to, there are spirits backing up it. So it depends on the encounter of your worship experience. That's when you understand that atmosphere will change just by worshiping.
Exactly.
As a wild worshiper, there are impacts that worship leaves with us. There are impact that worship leaves with us. Where is the unexpected place you've ever felt God present? There are some places that you don't expect feeling God there. So do you have any unexpected place you've been and you felt God present during maybe your innermost worship or whatever?
Thank you very much for that question.
You're welcome.
This question is quite ridiculous and funny. Yeah, I could remember back in those days, just as you asked, I've experienced an encounter of worship. It's unexpected place per se, as you just said. When I used to be young, there was this time I normally sing songs, but then it's a thing of passion.
Yes, it's passion.
You understand? It's a thing of passion. So I have passion in gospel music, especially when it comes to all this foreign music, Western lives. So there will be a time I will be taking my bath or taking my shower. I will start singing. Then I'll feel the presence of God in me. But back then it was just a normal passion for it. You understand? So that's an unexpected place I've been and I've encountered wild worship.
I've had such experience too. I've had such
like the way I just flowed. It's not as if there's a thing that when you are in God's presence in church, you feel like I want to praise God. I want to worship God. But then it just came up. I don't know if it has happened to some people, to some like minds. But I myself, I'm talking out of experience, what I've encountered. When with the way I just think, it was just a normal, singing. Back then, I take it as a normal, but the spirit I feel within me when singing it, even the way, like I sing it in a way that it seems as if I'm mimicking the song it's already made song from a person, but I used to feel another me inside of me. You understand?
God doesn't need a special place to be in you.
Yes.
God take unlike mind and unlike places to
Yes.
to work and function.
Exactly, because God is everywhere.
Yes, He's everywhere.
He's everywhere.
You know, these days there are some trends going on, all these gospel worship trend, and I realize that there are some people and some denominations in the church that are like, this thing not supposed to go on in the church, understand?
Yeah.
So my question is this: what's the worship? What's that trend that the church need to ditch? That